everyone, and welcome to A Call to Adventure, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast that brings together this wonderful group of friends to go on adventures, tell stories, fight, win and lose battles, build relationships with the world and with each other, and have a laugh while we're doing it. My name is Bard. I'll be your DM. Players, if you'd like to give your own name and your characters' names, please.
Sure thing. My name's Ben, and I'll be playing Drax.
My name's Dan, and I'll be playing Nomad.
My name's Johnny, and I'll be playing Mort.
My name's Natasha, and I'll be playing Tanith.
My name is Fudge, and I'll be playing Jax.
Okay. So before we start, I just want to pass you over to Johnny, who's going to give a few thank yous. And
Yeah. I've been practicing. So we've got some people to thank. Firstly, we're going to thank Ivan Dooch. Even Dooch. Because you don't want an uneven one. That shit hurts. We're going to thank him for the beautiful incidental music that we're using throughout. We're also going to thank me. This one here. We're going to thank him for doing all the beautiful artwork. That's lovely and beautiful. And we've also got to thank, there is someone else's music.
Chris Frost.
The
intro theme music for our campaign.
Of course. Chris Frost.
The epic theme tune.
For making our epic theme tune. We've got some credits to give out as well. We're using Foundry for the tabletop simulator. We are using the map was created on, was it World Builder? World Anvil?
Wonder Draft.
Wonder Draft was what we used to make the main map. And is that it?
It's been practicing.
I know, I was going to say, I love that that's how that whole section started with, I've been practicing.
But the Ivan Dutch stuff was smooth.
Yeah, really well.
Yeah. Smooth.
The encounter maps were Dungeon Alchemist, we made through Dungeon Alchemist, world maps through Wonder Draft, and the non-player tokens are made by Forgotten Adventures, and we'll have links to all those.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
just to mention as well, we're playing a homebrew campaign with many homebrew additions and rules, so please bear that in mind when watching. We're here to play and have a good time, and we use D&D 5th edition as a foundation for that, but not as an absolute rule. So without further ado,
Here we go.
let us begin the very third session of A Call to Adventure.
Oh, that went so poorly because my glasses aren't real.
I feel my glasses
The market
behind me.
bending all over the shop.
I'm not
I was stuck behind the TV somewhere.
I mean,
Ace.
you're 3D now, so.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I feel like the Power Rangers.
That doesn't need any practice.
I know.
So, last session,
Is it going to stay on from there?
after the so I guess recently, the group had attended the festival of for the Septum Noctis, and the sky had begun to rain with star shards, the stars that represented the seven gods. They went to investigate one of these following some machina machine race into the woods. Got into a fight with them as they were attacked when they got in there. They won the fight. They were then approached by guards who were coming to investigate the Star Shard also, and questioned on what had happened. And they managed to prove that they were trustworthy and that they hadn't initiated the fight, and escape the persecution of the guards. They returned to the inn and uplifted the people with some music and made some new friends. And Jax and Drax went off when everyone else had gone to sleep to re-investigate the shard, and Drax touched the shard with his axe. Started to see a vision, but the vision was taken from him before he could really see a majority of what it seemingly wanted to show him. They returned to the inn and went to sleep, and all had a restful sleep except Jax, who was awoken in the night by the sound of his hurdy-gurdy playing a eerie tune, and the spectral vision which he followed out of his room and into the room where Nomad and Mort were staying, where he saw the spectre kind of walk through this tunnel, like along this kind of road into shadow in the corner of the room, and there he saw a creature that seemed to be watching Nomad in his sleep. It turned and looked at him and then vanished. And that's where we left off. So
after a long rest,
what do you do? What are you doing in this moment, Jack?
Both Mort and the Nomad, and I forget the collie's name. Was it Ash? Ash. Are they all still asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And at the end of the bed where the spectre was looking at Nomad, is there anything there, like a chair, a table, or is there anything that I could potentially sit on or lean against?
Yeah, the big chair, like that you could move into. What did you want to move it to the corner? I guess it would just be like next to the desk in the room.
I was just waiting to kind of sit where the spectre was, but I was also waiting to be quiet. I don't want to wake anybody up, so I'd be trying to be sneaky and
Okay, you could do a stealth check.
see if I wake anybody up.
Drop all the pans everywhere. Keys fall out your pocket. Step on the dog's tail.
Don't you dare.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to creep into the room without them waking.
And is there quite a few hours left of the night?
Yeah, it seems so from looking outside. Yeah.
And I just want to parch up onto the chair just at the bottom of the bed, and I'm getting comfortable because in case it returns, so I'm just gonna pull my hat down and just lean against the wall, and I'm gonna try and get some sleep, but at the same time just teetering on the verge of being awake just in case anything does come back. And I'm just gonna try and stay there until morning if Ash doesn't give me up.
No, that was a pretty high stealth check. So yeah, you wait. You stay awake maybe for another half an hour to an hour. See nothing. Nothing appears. Nothing unusual, at least. You drift off to sleep. You awaken to a sniffing sound.
Mort's just there.
Mort and the dog.
This is kind of morning, as the morning sunlight kind of comes through at an angle from the curtains and just kind of hits the side of your face, and you just feel something sniffing around your boots.
And am I
Look,
awake
yeah.
before the Nomad and Mort?
Are you guys early risers, particularly?
Mort would get up. He's an old farm boy.
Okay, so maybe then, yeah.
Awake.
Nomad is sleeping in.
But I don't think he'd wake him. In fact, he'd probably put a little blanket over him, to be fair.
Aw.
You'll probably appreciate, but be so heavy in sleep, you can probably add
wait.
like
Who are you putting the blanket
2 or
over?
3 blankets.
Over Jax, sorry.
Am I waking up
then you're
here?
waking up. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I catch you like placing a blanket on me, you'd kind of probably get this kind of look as if to say, I don't need a fucking blanket.
We'll catch your
But,
death,
you
sir.
know- I'm not cold, but I do appreciate it. And I kind of look over to Nomad and see that he's still asleep, and you just see me kind of stand as if, my time here is done. I've done what I was meant to do, and I'm just gonna nod to you and nod to Ash, and I'm gonna make my way back into the hallway, and I'm gonna check on Drax.
Drax would just be snoring, mouth open, probably half off the bed, flat out. So you have to wake him up. If it's like just daylight, he is not waking up for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably see you still in a deep slumber, and I'd probably go down to the bar. I'd probably head down, early rise, see what's happening downstairs.
You have to give Drax a couple hours after sunrise.
Yeah, so you see the Well, let's go to Tanif as well. What are you doing, Tanif? What sort of time do you wake up?
Okay, so typically, I think I'd probably be quite an early riser, but portal travel does take something out of you. So I'm probably sleeping in a little bit. But I imagine by this point, I will still have woken and will be quietly interrogating the duck, but in a very peaceful and loving way, of course. It's going to be very friendly, but I'm going to be trying to see if I can get the duck to talk, essentially, whilst we're chilling out together. But in a nonchalant, I'm trying to make it so that the duck doesn't realise I'm trying to get her to talk. I'm trying to get her to caught unawares. Just keep almost seemingly muttering to myself about random things in the hopes that the duck will chime in to join in the conversation.
Do a nature check. No, animal handling. Let's go for that.
Crossing my fingies.
Nice.
19.
Yeah, I mean, she's just kind of waking up too, and she's to start with she's a little bit quiet, but you're talking for long enough, and you're making it sound pretty interesting conversation. So she does start to let out a little quack every now and then.
I'm glad we've bonded. This is all I hope. You know what I mean? Awesome. One step closer to the mystery of the duck. Awesome. Cool. In that case, I'll probably wander downstairs with the duck at this point, because I realise that the duck's probably not going to actually start chatting with me. So I'm just going to kind of tilt ahead and be like, breakfast, and the duck's going to just quack back.
As you walk past Mort and Nomad's room, you notice her just kind of look up to the duck, to kind of look up to you, and then tilt her head in towards the room.
Oh, hello. I hope you weren't too scared spending the night alone. Well, not alone, of course. But
She looks. She kind of looks at you over it's kind of just she's checking in on you, checking in that you're in there and that you're all right.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Morning, Mort. You right, mate?
Oh, I know. I slept like a baby, I have to say. It's beautiful. I haven't had a bed that comfy since ever, I think.
I am with you. Same for me.
Ah, lovely.
Do we
Lovely.
start the
So
morning
things are
with
looking up.
pints, or-
Things
What
are
hard
looking
life
up.
have you lived?
Oh,
We don't want to know.
nah.
Nah.
Not suitable conversation for breakfast, I don't think.
Maybe not. Porridge? Or a pint? Or what are we doing?
Yeah, I think that's what you'll see at this point. I suppose we'd be down there for a minute. Drax will just kind of wander in, walk up to the bar, no food, pick up a pint, and he's just going to come sit down.
As we descend the stairs, I'm going to like catch him doing that and be like, okay, cool, and just begin following suit.
And you're they'll start to bring out some like breakfast food to you as part of the service of staying in the rooms, and bring out just kind of like various bits that you can tuck into, give you all a plate, and you can kind of help yourselves to it.
Mort's going to have more than one plate. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's going to load up. Mostly protein, but some carbs.
What about Nomad? Will he be?
Nomad's gonna eat, but appetite is kind of forced. He's kind of having to force himself a little bit.
So he's up now and he's come down.
Yeah. He would have just followed behind Mort.
Okay.
Yeah. Just slowly lumbering his way.
You're not hungry, Nomad?
Yes. I mean, I'll try, but
You need to eat.
don't worry. Don't feel like you're going to miss out. Eat up, my friend. Eat up, my friend.
Oh, I don't need any
Enjoy.
Just
encouragement.
reach over, takes up his bacon. As he says those words.
Share and share alike, I suppose.
I feel like a dwarf can eat quite a lot as well.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, you're all quite big, like in different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to know more? We don't want to know.
No, I mean, like you know, usually you might have like a gnome or a halfling in the party. And stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Yeah.
When Mort gets to roll the size, surely we get to give him advantage.
Takes after its bull.
Amazing.
That's thrown me off.
Where were we? Oh, God.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Breakfast. You guys take it away while I process.
Recoup and get your thoughts back.
I mean, like, now all I can think of is fucking bull dick. You know, this is everyone's mind.
Welcome to my world. 24/7.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Where are we? Right in the bar. No, on the seats.
Bar having breakfast.
Bacon's good. What is the time?
So it's still fairly early morning.
It's not 9 yet, though.
Well, there's a. I mean,
I would assume
unless
that's
you've
the
got a
time we
clock.
have. I would assume that's
What's the
about the time we
time?
have to leave, though. If it takes a day travel,
Yeah.
Are we traveling by foot? How are we going
yeah,
to
I think
get
so.
to this
should just take a day on
funeral
foot.
of yours? By foot, yes. Okay.
So we leave around 9. I think 8-hour walk. Should be there evening.
Great.
As long as No madness happens on the road.
What's the betting?
Unless Mort's got some more stones with a bunch of horses inside them.
Sadly,
That
no.
would be very useful.
I mean, someone could take the bull, but I don't think the dog is up to the task, and the dog certainly isn't.
Well, as
I could probably
tempting as
ride
it
the
is
bull.
to
We've
ride
both
a
got
bull.
horns.
But you only
Instant
like
trust.
you only like staying around for like an hour at a time, though. You just
On the hour.
Can you ride the hour?
precious with his time.
Yeah, of course, there's only every hour in it. They last for only for an hour.
Yeah.
Summons. They do it 8 times throughout the day.
Don't have enough spells for that.
So
Okay.
just getting
Yeah, I
it
suppose-
clear, this funeral's for a friend of your guys's, right? Not a family member or anything.
It's an uncle.
Okay, a little bit of both. Well, only for friends as well. Okay, family, cool.
We are.
Do we need to dress in any way that's respectful? Like, what do I need to change everything that I've got going on? What do I need to do?
Just your hair colour.
Okay, okay,
Just black.
okay. Great.
Black.
I'm just going to immediately like run out of the bar and begin like searching around for like some tar or anything that I could use, some kind of like viscous dye.
That someone should grab her because we need to go soon.
Oh, do I
I'll send Ash.
Oh,
I'll send Ash.
Go on, boy. Just let her know the way you can. He's gonna run out.
You're just approached by this dog that just kind of like jumps up at your leg, and then keeps doing that thing where it like jumps up and then runs back a bit, and then jumps up and it runs back a bit
Yeah.
towards the bar.
what a friendly wee guy. Oh, bugger it, I'll follow him and I'll come back in. And I've like sat at this point, like, do I need to roll to see how successful I was in this die searching, or can I make that up?
I'm gonna say that even a natural 20, you probably aren't gonna find anything
That's good.
that resembles hair dye in the
Even just tar.
in the minute.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I've been frantically searching, and at this point, I just come back looking slightly more like beraggled than I did before, and a little stressed. And so I just come back in like, I'm so sorry, couldn't find anything, and then the dog came. I think I made a friend.
It's fine. They'll let you off.
Right. So basically, we need to just come as we are, which means we need to go, right?
Soon.
Okay.
Is it one of them
Anyone-
fancy affairs where one's expected to wear shoes?
No.
Oh, hi. Sounds nice.
Well, the duck's
I mean,
safe then.
I'm sure there'll be a kid or two running around with no shoes on.
Hell yeah.
Never understood the practice personally, to be honest with you.
What, wearing shoes or being shoeless?
Oh,
Okay,
wearing
curious
shoes.
what-
I
I'm curious
understand being
what your feet
shoeless.
look like.
Oh, mine are pretty okay. And he holds up his big, disgusting feet. They fared well.
Just loads of like pebbles sticking out of
Oh,
random
that's
Yeah,
threads.
twigs.
Ludicrous,
Twigs between the toes.
ludicrous
And,
calluses.
Yeah, exactly.
A little shred of moss.
Between his toes.
Awesome.
Okay. What are you doing?
Right.
Are you
should we head off?
Ready when you are. Eh? Sure.
Is everyone eaten?
I've had enough after the sausage talk, so we can go.
Is there any food that we could grab?
Have you paid the bar yet,
Take with
Nomad?
us?
Yeah, you could put some of it in your bag. Some of the food that was laid out. There'd be like fruit and stuff there. That
You're not going to be like a Chinese all-you-can-eat restaurant where they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" That's not allowed.
Those buffets.
So, because of the whole,
So,
Drax is still secretly upset about the tab, so he's going to stand up and go, "Thanks for food," and wander out and leave it to someone else to pay.
Well, this is part of the service.
Nice.
You think he's getting away without paying?
Yeah. I think someone else is paying for that.
Yeah, I just get up and walk out anyway, thinking that's what's happening. Wait outside.
I'm really pleased with you, sir. Right,
Yeah,
Mon's
I
ready
just
to go.
stand up and dust myself off and head towards the door.
All right.
To the southwest. No, I don't really know which way we're going.
Southwest.
Yeah, they're heading
It's
north.
been set in stone.
Southwest. Yeah, you're heading. Heading northwards. So
Heading southwest.
Southwest.
Wrong direction. Northwest. Yeah, a little bit actually. No, actually, northeast.
Is it? Yes, the complete wrong direction.
It's only a little bit east. It's like northeast.
He just turns his map around. He's like, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's
So near enough the opposite. There's the town's quieter when you leave it than it was when you arrived. There's people out and about, like going to work, already working. But there's, despite the levity that you kind of brought to some of the people in the tavern last night, there's a kind of sadness that permeates the area.
Is there like
Okay, I wasn't.
more guards around? Like the city guards, sanctum guards? Like when we're walking out of the town, could we see them?
There's no. You don't see any guards on your way out.
Just wondered how fast they were
Yeah.
kind of mobilising to this.
No
mist
guards.
here.
The mist was in the forest, but you are kind of like leaving the town through that same direction if you want to like look out over to the woods. As you
Just
do,
to see if
as
it
you kind of,
expanded.
yeah, you don't see any mist there. In fact, you don't even see the glow anymore. Yeah. So yeah, there's no glow, no mist. The forest kind of looks peaceful once more.
How deep in the forest was it, the crystal? Because I'm assuming it was still like 8 to 12 feet tall, wasn't it, the crystal?
It was about 8 feet, but it let off quite a glow, and you could see the glow from the outside of the
You can't see it now.
woods. You can't now. Whether that's to do with the daylight.
Yeah.
So you kind of like leave behind the town of Brahm, take the road north towards Drax, and the spring sun shines bright in the sky above, and the rich scent of farmland strengthens as your path crosses over a river and begins to dissect these endless plains of cattle and crop fields either side of it. And it goes on like this for quite a while, actually. The journey is long and rather uneventful. You don't pass many others aside from the occasional farmer or trade wagon or
Morning.
anything.
Morning. Hello, cows. He does this. Just completely unstoppable.
Just incessantly. Yeah.
And they seem to all respond.
Which is the weirder part, right?
Yeah.
Morning. Oh, same to you.
That's so sweet.
And you know how like cows just kind of run towards run towards you when you walk past their fields. They do this here and Mort is just saying hello to each of them. Probably adds an extra half an hour onto your journey.
Especially when he starts doing introductions as well. Everyone, come meet this one. She's a bloody beaut, this one.
So, was there any conversation or anything that you guys wanted to have on the journey, or do you want to skip along a bit?
I don't know.
So how did everybody sleep?
Oh no.
Uneventful.
Yeah, fine.
Night of sleeping. Everyone.
I give Jax a little eye. As if to say, what do you think?
I mean, I slept like a log. Thank you very much for asking.
Glad to hear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, woke up by myself this morning.
Aye, by yourself.
No, you were snoring pretty loud, to be fair.
I always snore. Yeah. Maybe don't stay near me or in the same room.
Aye, we were
Unless
saying
you're
that it
used
was
to it.
really comfy beds and stuff, so we're just wondering how you were sleeping. No other agenda.
No meta agenda.
No, not at all. Because I can't possibly ask them about things I don't know. I just
Yeah, no, that's
Touching
fine.
the crystals.
Talik is fully satisfied with that answer. Like, it was genuinely because we were talking about the beds.
Yeah.
Just wanted to watch you squirm.
Yeah, no. That's fine. Had a weird dream about the crystal, but ayo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was flashing all sorts of colours. Weird music. It was weird. It's like a rave. I didn't go there.
Like a what?
Yeah, what's the right?
Yeah, I don't know. The word came to me in my dream.
Oh, I think we should start using that.
Flashing neon lights.
Yeah. There's people
Can
trying
really-
to sell me things and weird people talking, and everyone seemed really drunk.
Interesting. I wonder if the next crystal we come to will be like that.
Oh, I hope not. Similar
DM
mayhem.
notes.
Coming from the woods. Spotlight scanning through the sky.
What's that? It's the crystal. You gotta go, man. Check it out.
It's like loads of goblins and nunchucks just running around in circles. Like,
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, they've got DJ from the Feywild.
yeah.
Gonna be sick.
DJ Faye.
This sounds rubbish. Let's not go.
When I say Fae, you say wild.
I was waiting for you to do the Faye.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to do it. Fae!
Whoa!
It's like, we're not going to leave you hanging like that.
After about 5 or 6 hours of whatever that was,
You've a
Too
dream,
small.
chat.
2 small forests ahead flank either side of the road. Jax and Drax, you will recognise this as Pallium Woods, and that Dracton is just on the other side. The woods are fairly peaceful and safe for the most part, but there's some ancient ruins of a church which stand within them, which sparked many a ghost story when you were children, playing in the woods and doing as children do, exploring. And these kind of woods flank either side of the path. So you make your way in through the woods. The trees are budding with spring leaves and flowers, and the smell of mildew and from the ground, and It's quite a pleasant sight and aroma and place to walk through, and familiar to a couple of you too. Eventually you come to a slight hill that descends down into the town. In the near distance, under the radiance of the setting sun, you can just about make out the grey rooftops of a town that looks much larger than the one you just visited. Before you get the chance to study the town in much detail at all, your attention is drawn by the whimper of a young woman. She sat, knees curled up, her head in her hands, as long, wavy brown hair falls down between her fingers. Next to her is a young man in these kind of farmer's clothes, like a checkered shirt and braces, lying on his back with a straw hat over his face. They're just a bit up ahead of you next to this kind of rock and this signpost that points towards the town.
As we come closer, can I just call over to the woman, kind of like, "You're right there, hen!"
She just continues to cry and looks up a little bit at you, and then drops her head back down into her hands.
Okay.
While we're walking over, does it look like the guy's alive or dead?
Well, at first, as you're walking, he appears to be sleeping. But as you draw closer, you notice his skin is pale as snow.
Oh.
Save for 3 large blood-red gashes that carve diagonally from his right shoulder to his left hip.
Oh god.
Oh. I feel like hen was a little casual now.
You know what? I don't reckon that guy is completely okay.
Probably not. I was going to pat him more on the back, kind of okay, buddy. And then just continue moving over to see if this woman's okay.
She's just kind of lifts her head up.
What happened here?
Can you help me, please?
Well, if you tell us what's wrong, of course,
I can heal people in that.
Can you heal him?
Maybe. I'll give it a go. How sick is he?
He's. You don't need to do a medicine check to see that he
dead.
He is dead as.
I don't know.
Dead as
Oh
can
no!
be.
Oh no! I think I might have misspoken here. I'm really sorry. But I don't know if good brews are going to be much good right now.
I think this is beyond healing, unfortunately. What happened here?
She just kind of wipes the tears out of her eyes. She sees she's just her arms are just covered in dirt. Her dress is looks just dirty and a bit torn. We were attacked by something in the woods.
What kind of stuff?
If I was to kneel down next to the body, would it be obvious what it was? Is it 3 claws,
Can we
4
examine it?
claws? Are they
You could do a survival check.
Oh,
Or-
may I
or
examine it too?
Or nature. Yeah.
Yeah, can I also do the same? I'm going to go for nature as it's...
Are you hurt, madam? Ma'am?
I'm all right, thanks. Upset, obviously.
12,
No, that's quite understandable.
A bit bruised, but
Do you think a good brew would help?
Perhaps.
No, you just hold on right there. And I will I'll give my little pitchfork a shake, and then 5 little good brews are going to grow on it.
Oh,
this
just
is
takes
adorable.
one and eats it, and you can kind of see as the bruises begin to fade a little bit as she does.
Hey. Now, here, why don't you take the rest? And if that flares up again later, you can just take a couple in.
If you're sure.
Oh, hi. I'm not going to use them.
I'm scared they'll come back.
What attacked you on the road?
And also, what have we learned from this nature check?
Nothing.
Oh.
He was attacked.
100% dead.
Tanif, actually, you notice this doesn't look. This doesn't. I won't give a great deal for 12, but I'll tell you that it doesn't look like a natural predator.
Right, I'm
It doesn't
going to say
resemble like a bear, or if it is, it's something pretty rare. It doesn't look like your typical natural kind of predator.
okay. This doesn't even look like some typical natural predator kind of a beast, you guys.
Oh, they were these. They looked like shadows. These creatures that were made of mist or something.
Were they 3D?
red-eyed.
When did
They were.
Sorry.
Don't think about it.
How long ago did that happen?
It must have been an hour.
Can I check to see? I'm just looking at it with a little bit of suspicion. She's the only person here. There's a dead body, and I take it there's nobody else around.
Do an insight check. Are you just trying to figure out if she's being honest?
Yeah.
Good. Wow.
Why are you doing that? I'm just going to ask her, like, which direction did they go? Or which direction did they come from?
She appears to be being honest.
And yet it was suspicious that she's cried for an hour and there's no water inside. How she replenished her electrolytes.
What did you ask, Drax?
I just asked which way did they come from? Which way did they go?
Oh, we were in the
Where
woods.
did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
She just points to the woods behind her.
Far off the road?
She goes like ghost white as she's looking past you. Her eyes just wide, her pupils dilating in fear. Her body begins to shake. They're back!
I'll spin around.
Okay. You see, as you kind of turn around, you see now in the growing shadow of the trees. Now the sun is beginning to set. You can see these, you can see these like distorted, shadowy forms that are emerging through the trees. They're like the black smoke of a forest fire that shapes itself into this mockery of a humanoid body. And they begin to they hold their place for a moment before moving over, like quickly shifting over to another place. Each time getting a little bit closer, they shake a little bit and then over to another point.
Probably say, guys.
Getting closer.
Start fanning everyone out a little bit, because I suppose we're stood around this poor girl.
Yes,
I'm going
if
to
you'd like
stand
to
protectively in front of what's-her-face.
roll initiative.
With that
It
picture.
doesn't look like they're here for
For fun.
a cup of tea. Okay, everyone's in?
Everyone's in.
Okay, so first up is this one.
Okay. Oh.
It's just gonna just just like kind of flicker from side to side and then just dive and just almost like dive into the ground, like the ring wraiths in Lord of the Rings, how they just float to the ground and then like almost swim along the surface of the ground and then jump up, and it's gonna slash at you. And as it does, Jax, you see these, as this first one comes and slashes at you, you see these like long claws that they have.
I give myself some bardic inspiration.
can.
You can.
Yeah.
You can indeed.
Oh,
Gotta use it for myself, right? It's the way to keep me in this.
Sorry, lost my dice. Okay. Natural 20.
No, someone gets
shit.
it.
Who got a natural 20?
Yeah, baby.
The shadow.
The shadow.
Oh, no.
shit.
The baby.
Yeah, not who you want to get a natural 20. So it's gonna do 10 points of slashing damage.
Chin damage. Ooh wee.
And yeah. Then next up is this one. It's gonna float, like shift up towards Nomad, and it's gonna take a slash at him.
Rude. So rude.
That's 19 rolled, so 22 to hit. 21 to hit. No, 22. To hit you, Nomad. And that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, is it? Is this slashing damage? A quick question: is it non-magical or magical?
It is magical.
It is magical.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. Jax, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna start by giving that one that slashed at me a scowl. How fucking dare he? And then you're just gonna see me swing my heady-gurdy round to my front, and I'm just gonna again just run my hand down one chord, and you're gonna see me turn invisible. I'm just gonna fade out of existence.
What? Or rather, we won't see you turn invisible.
What did you do to him, you monsters?
And I'm assuming with invisibility, that means I am free to move without provoking an opportunity attack.
You can, unless they can see invisible, which...
Can they
They
see
cannot.
invisible? They cannot.
They can.
Amazing.
Well,
Excellent.
seemingly
I'm
not.
just gonna.
Can you still see your
recuperate.
character now, Fudge?
Is that what invisibility does? Just sends the world black.
Oh, has it made everything black? Okay.
Wait, I don't cast invisibility. I take it back.
It's actually blindness. Oh my god, what's happening?
If I can't see them, then they can't see me.
You see me walking away like this, bumping into stuff.
Wait, can you do that if you have to touch the target? Can you just make
Ooh,
yourself?
cool. That's a cool little effect to put on your token. Can you see now as well?
I can.
Awesome. Okay. Tanith, you're up.
Okay, now that they've sort of come into this space, sorry, just let me get the square misery do that. Okay. What I want is a nice 20-foot cube, which is going to be... Wait, am I getting bigger? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, my bad. Realised what I was doing. So about this size of cube, I'm just going to sort of like whip my hands out straight in front of me, and create a cube full of Fey and Draconic magic.
Okay.
Cool. So 2 seconds. Let me just roll. Sorry, so
There it is again.
draw the little thing. Okay. So, do I also... Is that... Need to roll to
First
check
of all,
it?
roll a d20.
That's what I thought. Okay,
no.
cool. Here she comes to wreck my day.
Seven again.
Okay.
Oh, and it's
It's
odd.
nice.
Now roll a d10, please. We're doing d10s because I've got something that randomizes the 10 things, so it just makes it easier.
Okay,
So it's different 10 things.
here you go. 5. Oh, I'm always a little bit nervous.
Okay. Yeah, there's this like flickering light that emanates from you as you as you cast your spell. And as the magic from the spell is channeled out of your hands, there's this swarm of fireflies that come out too, and they just begin to wrap themselves around your body and glow with this faint golden light. And you now have resistance against the next attack that is dealt to you.
Dragonfly armor. This is
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Okay, cool.
So you take half damage then from the next attack that's done against you.
That is awesome.
Okay, so now you roll a d4 for your Nathair's mischief.
Okay.
Just going to shoot you some sort of bug queen now.
You've got a glow about you, Tanith.
Between that and the swarming like insects and infestation.
Okay, so these guys have to make a wisdom saving throw. That one got 20, so then this one definitely failed. Okay, so this one is... I'll just use this for now. You see its like head kind of drop down, and it's formed like still like flickering about and shifting about. It looks different. The others are kind of flickering and shifting, and this one is, but it's kind of more on its shoulders, and it's just starts laughing. And its next turn, it will have to spend moving 30 feet in a random direction.
I love this spell.
I love the
I know,
giggling.
it's so good.
Awesome. Okay, right. I will end by go. Wait, actually, can I just ask where the woman is? She's by the rock.
She's just behind. It's just around here, like
Are
hiding.
these
back
more guys coming in around this side? On the left here.
here. Yeah.
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 Okay. Can I use my bonus action just to move? Basically, just to here. Oh, I'm not meaning to keep making the boxes. I forgot. Sorry. I just realised.
Boxes open
You want to move? Did you say?
Yeah.
What did I just delete?
I just want to move to like here, so that I'm like, kind of
Important.
in the way of them, like going
Yeah.
round the back to the woman.
You'd still. You'd still take. Where were you?
I was here.
Oh, you were there. Oh, yeah. No, that's okay. Yeah. You can move around and get there. Okay.
Well, I'll jump onto the rock so I have higher ground.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah. My tail's whipping around like crazy.
Nomad, you're up.
It's over.
Firstly, I'd like to check. Can I do some kind of check to see if they can be damaged by physical attacks? Is there a way to?
You could do an Arcana check.
Come on.
Given what class you are, given that you're a blood hunter, I will allow you to do an Arcana check just to see whether you think you've fought spectral. You fought spectral creatures like ghosts and things before, and you are aware that they can't be damaged by physical things. They can only be damaged by magic.
In that case, I'll use my bonus action to... I'm going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to use Crimson Right.
Okay.
I'm going to use that on the rapier, so I could, at the very least, I can do some damage.
Okay.
So I believe it says attacks made with this weapon are now considered magical.
Yep. So how does that look?
Really, you just see Nomad unsheath the rapier, and in one hand you see kind of like these sparks start to flare up, and then he brings it together with his sword.
Cool.
But as he does that, he coughs up a little bit of blood.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that Hemocraft die, which is a D4. Oh, shit.
So you take 3 damage.
3 damage. And I'm going to just try and attack this spectre right in front of me, the one that hit me.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Shit.
You see it just kind of shift out of the way.
Okay.
Wait, that doesn't have your... What's your proficiency? No, it still won't be enough. But yeah, we need to add the proficiency to your weapon.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it still doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll end my turn here then.
If you're to move here, you could get
could I
advantage.
get flank?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that actually. Yeah, I want to get that flank. So I'll use my movement. And hopefully Mort can damage this thing.
And
or anyone really.
Yeah, you can roll your attack again. Just don't roll with advantage, just roll another time for your advantage.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Hemocraft.
Oh yeah, you add on additional for your Hemocraft.
Oh.
Woo. Yeah, you
15.
just cut through this thing. Part of its body just evaporates. It's still like some of it left. There's still some of it left, but the lower half of its body is now just disintegrated, and the lower half of its body now just drifts down into this kind of spectral mist, rather than like the lower half of the body.
Yikes. Nice one.
Okay. Next up is this one. It's going to just float up next to Mort and
Back.
it's going to like it just begins to like wrap itself around you, and you just hear it breathing in, and you just feel this coldness in your body as you feel that the essence of you just pulled out into this creature's open maw.
Could I just see if I can use Blood Curse of the Eyeless to see if I can just help more out in that situation as a reaction?
Yeah, let me just...
Nice.
Actually, there is no... yeah. Okay, so how does Blood Curse of the Eyeless work?
So any creature that I see within 30 feet, I can just use my Hemocraft die to deduct the number from its attack roll.
Okay, so it got an 18. So what's your AC?
More?
More?
My AC is 14.
Yeah.
You'd have to get... No, he's still hit regardless.
Oh, okay, yeah. Even if he
It was
rolls
still hit.
4,
Well, thanks for
it will
trying.
still hit.
Okay, yeah, it would still hit.
So you take 7 damage, and your strength is reduced by 1d4, which is a 4.
Oh,
So your
shit.
strength is reduced by 4
To 9.
until you finish a short rest or long rest. And just as a reminder, if your strength reaches
1.
0,
0. Yeah.
you die.
Do you?
That won't happen.
Oh, you die.
Yeah.
I did not
If
know
any of
that.
your scores reach 0.
Fuck.
Me neither.
Yeah, if any
hell.
score reaches 0.
Even like charisma,
Oh.
can you just be a mute for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
No,
That's a
life's just
fair
not worth
question.
living if you can't speak. You just...
Wow. Whoa.
You become so uncharismatic that people just kill you on
Yeah,
sight.
you might as well be
Yeah.
dead.
Everyone just
Yeah,
hates you.
That's a better explanation. Yeah.
So you're unsure you've been talking to a guy or a plank of the wood for like the last half an hour. Like,
No, charisma is personality.
yeah.
You just don't
Yeah.
have
You just have no
personality.
personality.
Without personality, you have no soul, therefore you cease to exist.
I've walked
Simple.
around. I've been on this planet for 32 years. I've met a few
Simple.
people out with 0 charisma.
You've met people who have like 1 or 2 charisma. 0 charisma is just
They'd be dead.
they're dead.
Yeah.
right.
Zero charisma is the amount of charisma a corpse has. So
Art imitates life.
So I take it, yeah, charisma is seeming like the essence of the soul now after this conversation.
in a way, we could attribute that. That's the
4 points off a stroke. That's nuts.
Yeah, that was a max roll for it. That's a D4.
Oh, okay.
So this one is going to fly up and it's going to try and do the same to Tanith. That is a 16 to hit. What's your AC?
my AC is 12, so that hits.
Okay.
Unfortunately, let me just double check if I've got any reactions that I can.
So you take 6 points of damage
Seems fair.
and you lose only 1 strength to a short rest or long rest.
Okay, so 6 points of damage.
This guy can only get here. Actually, it will dash. And up to here. And
Oh, this
one.
is bad.
I mean, these
I was
wee
thinking
guys
the
are
same
really.
thing.
This one's going to start trying to do the same to Drax. 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and you lose 1 strength. And it is your turn, correct?
I had a plan, but this guy's behind me, so can I just take one off? -1 to my strength. How do you do that? Like, I was going to make a note of it. I'm not going to change
Yeah,
that.
just make a note of it.
So it is.
Just remember to factor in if you have any strength checks or anything like
So it's
that.
Drax's turn,
Yeah, my turn. Yeah.
or is it my turn? In the
Oh, no, I rolled a 3, mate. I'm before you.
Oh, you're after me in my round. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not mine. But yeah, well, I think I was going to go run at help Mort, but I don't want to be hit again. So I'm just going to put my hand up in the air, summon in the axe, so it'll be a bright flash of light, and I'm going to fucking just bring it straight down through the fucking middle of this shadow. I hope it does something.
Okay. So you
Mysterious
don't
axe.
have advantage there. So
No, I
you-
know. Wow, I'm just not going to roll above a 10, so let's just pretend I'm not doing anything.
So yeah, so this thing just moves back out of the way, dodging through the axe attack. You doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Mort, you're up.
Right. So is this thing still like wrapped around me, or is it?
Nah, it's kind of come off a bit now.
Okay. I think we could all do with a little bit of a bolster, or a bolster, I should say. And I'm gonna take out my red pebble, and I'm gonna summon a bull totem to this space next to me.
Awesome.
And let me just cast.
We can just use. We can just put Brock there. All right.
And I will draw. So everyone within 30 feet of this bull, who's a bull totem at the minute. He's not like a real bull. And everyone within 30 feet, every ally within 30 feet, gets some temporary hit points, 8 temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points.
And you all have advantage on strength saving throws. And strength checks.
And strength checks.
Yeah, and unlike the duck totem, which was all white with little wisps of blue, this one is like a black shadow with the white horns and the red eyes glowing menacingly.
Awesome. Are you doing anything else for your turn?
And then I will. Aye, and if that's not enough, I'll get my little green pebble out, and I will summon Ash.
Okay. Where do you want him?
Good boy. I want him right by my side, flanking this guy here.
Okay. Let's.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. It's Ash.
Okay, so it'll be Ash's turn directly after you.
Okay, and as a good boy, he's gonna give this thing a right nasty little gnaw.
Okay.
I need to click on there. I need to click on the spell. Cast. Boom. And I should be able to just do attack. Yeah. Oh, Ash, you prick.
Oh, shit.
I didn't mean that, Ash. You're a good boy.
You prick.
No, I'm sorry. You're a good boy. You're trying your best.
Well, I suppose you can be both. They're not necessarily mutually exclusive.
So, first up is back up to the top of the round. And it is this guy who's behind, well, just like between everything at the moment. It's going to try and go for Nomad. Grab him but I rolled a 5, so yeah,
This
no
is
man,
a
you just
two.
managed to just step back out of the way. This one here is just laughing, and it has to run in a random direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to run this way.
Yes. Oh, that spell.
Just
I've been handy twice so
Full
far.
He's having a great time by himself.
That's the nicest thing about it. It's like no one necessarily gets hurt. Everyone's having a good time.
just having fun.
It's pretty cool.
Jax, your turn.
He's not even there, is he?
He's gone. He's already at the town. He's getting pissed.
He's not even invisible anymore.
Said I was gonna head southwest. You guys been fucking taking me north this entire time. Would I think, is it safe for me to walk through this area that Tanner created?
I mean, I don't think it specifies, so I would say D.
Yeah, no, I think
No.
if you, I think if you're in it, it will affect you.
Does that mean that I'm affected as well?
I was
Actually,
going
I
to say,
think
we should
if
probably
you,
have thought about this earlier.
if you start your turn in it, so you can walk through it, but you just can't start your turn in it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because it affects you at the start of each of your turns. So, like, you can move into it, but I'd move back out of it then. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So
you can
you're
move
not there for
through
the
it.
beginning of your
Just
next turn.
realised that Nomad was in it, but you kind of just done it from here, Nomad, if you want. You kind of just gone from this one, because you would have, like, Nomad would have seen it. So if you want to have just attacked from here instead, it would have the same effect.
It's the same. Yeah, it would have been the same.
Yeah. So yeah, what are you doing, Jax?
So I'm going to use my 30 feet to get from where I was to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to stand here.
I can't even see where you are.
He's just invisible.
It's just gone.
That's the entire plan.
And bear in
And-
mind as well, guys, I can move that box, so we can make it so they all line up in it.
Oh, I
We
see.
can get more of them.
Yes, yeah, Nomad. As you just stood there in engagement with these specters, you probably just get the smell of like musty smoke, that kind of like clings to a leather jacket. And you would just feel my hand touch your shoulder, and as I reappeared, you would disappear. And I'm gonna cast invisibility on you.
Oh.
Nice.
It would reappear, which I need to, whenever that happens, on the icon. And I would use my bardic inspiration as I'm stood here. I would just again pull my hurdy-gurdy round and just run my finger down into this really dull, soft tone and provide some bardic inspiration to
Mort, did you say?
Mort. Yes, please. There you go, Mort.
Oh, I
You just
feel
feel like
unstoppable.
this. Yeah, there's just a tone that kind of plays in your ear, and it just invigorates you. So you're ready for whatever happens next.
Nice.
And
Awesome.
it might slightly caress your neck if you want it to. But the goal is here. And I end my turn, please.
Okay, Tanif, you're up. If you want to roll a d4 as well at the start of your turn to decide what the box is doing this turn.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So, just hit enter. It's doing number 1.
Number 1.
That's number one.
That's number 1.
Oh, That's number one.
That's number one.
So yeah, the smell. Those of you who are kind of stood close to this, you just begin to get this really sweet smell, the sweet aroma from the box, like wafts out from the area as it almost smells like pastries, pies, and apples and sweet foods. And each creature. Are you wanting to move it this turn?
I mean, so I was going
is they have to
move it
roll
when I thought it wouldn't hurt anyone.
Well, what it's going to do is they have to save a wisdom. They have to make a wisdom saving throw, or become charmed by you until the end of next turn. Now, actually having that on top of your teammates probably doesn't make a difference because them being charmed by you is unless you want to make.
That's why we're friends.
Unless you can just tell them to do what they want to do.
Okay, awesome. Wait, so let me just double check how far I can move it each turn. I think it's 10 feet. But I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, so up to 10 feet each time before I roll.
Yeah.
So, cool. I don't. Quick question: can we actually move the box itself, or do I need to draw a new box?
Yeah, you click on the. You click on the ruler.
Yeah.
And then click on the corner of the little symbol in the corner, and you can just drag it around.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So is that about? Wait, so where was it? It was here, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, is that fine?
Can, if you want to get, you can put it here.
That would be amazing. Yes, can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I do that. So I assume these guys need to roll their...
So they all need to roll wisdom saving throws. That's 3 fails.
Awesome.
Oh.
We have some charmed shadowy men.
These 3 are all charmed.
Could you make them attack the others?
I was going to say, can I get them to fight themselves, or each other, or the other guys?
That's up to you. I mean, charmed just really means that they'll fight on your side.
Okay, that works great. So they're probably not going to fight each other on
command.
Okay, cool. So
the uncharmed ones.
They begin fighting the others. Awesome. In that case, I'm going to take my actual go as well. So as these guys, I'm going to just kind of sprayed my hand kind of flat again, and then moved it slightly to move the box over. And then as I do that, I'm going to the other arm is sort of started swarming with a big cloud of mites and fleas and other parasites and stuff, and then I'm going to just launch that at the guy that is closest to me.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. 2 seconds, how did that land? Oh.
So they have to do a Constitution saving throw.
I love that this also leaves them moving in a random direction.
It got a 20. So I think it takes half damage.
Okay.
So that's 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I can't do 2.5. It's me being so
3.
helpful.
It's gotta be.
I'll take half a health. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but cantrips don't hit at all if they don't.
They don't count to what?
Oh shit! So
yeah, cantrips don't. If you miss with a cantrip, it doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, but this is a this is not a attack roll, so It's against their
Save.
constitution. Although it doesn't actually say in there that it does half damage. No, yeah, that's true. Right, you
Does
are.
it mean that it takes no damage? That makes sense, though. It's a spectre. I was just hoping that something would happen.
These bugs just falling through it. It's just like, where is it?
Yeah. Does it look creeped out by the bugs?
It doesn't
Mildly
know.
hurt,
It's hard to
or-
tell any expression from this creature.
Okay.
We don't really have.
Things go badly.
Their faces are just like this, like open, like gaunt, open mouths and like hollow eyes into like this black smoke, like shadow. So that it's hard to tell any expression on them.
Are they making any sound, by the way?
No, they're completely silent, except for the laughing one.
Okay, cool.
They don't even make sound as they move or anything. It's just complete silent. Nomad, you're up.
Drax is still invisible, by the way. No.
Oh yeah, Nomad is now invisible, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have
So
also been
Nomad would-
charmed. Sorry. Just being silly.
Oh,
Like,
true.
turned to
Yeah.
like, Tanith looks really lovely today. Hey, Tanith.
So I feel a real kinship with her right now for some reason. Okay, no.
Let's see. I think Nomad is just looking at his hands, realizing that he's been helped by Jax, wondering where Jax is as well. And he takes this as a bit of a prompt to maybe go and help Drax. So I'm gonna wait. Do I have enough movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, like technically, so you still have to move around them, but you can still get there. You still have to move. You can't really move through stuff even when you're invisible, just because it would.
Yeah, of course.
It's still there. Like you're not ethereal as well.
That being said, I guess I would have used all my movement then
Yeah, you can use 6
to get there.
Yeah, 30 feet.
And yeah, so I'm just gonna attack with my rapier.
Okay.
This time, just trying to like slash through. Really.
Okay, so you get advantage.
What song is this? I like it.
The music stopped on my thing.
Oh.
I think it's Eruption of the Fire Mountain.
Yeah,
Is that playing for you guys?
it's dope wherever it is.
It's not actually playing for me.
It's really cool.
I'm glad it's playing for you guys though. That's a hit.
So hit.
There you go.
Damn.
Nice. And do you have your? Is your blade still got the blood malediction on it?
Oh yeah, it has it all the way up until a short rest.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
you
if
can
it's-
add that
Nice.
damage too. Again, you just carve through another one of these as it begins to disperse. It manages to put itself back together, just holding itself together.
Was that one there?
Barely. Yeah.
Would I have seen it
Tanking
being
these guys.
attacked?
Yeah, the attack
you would
brings
see.
Nomad out of
Yeah.
invisibility.
Oh, okay.
See Nomad just like reapparate as he cuts through this thing, and then it would just kind of disperse for a moment, and then pull itself back together, but like less of a body. You doing anything else, Nomad?
Let me see. If I was to use... No, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Okay, this one here is going to fly up to this one and take a slash at it. And it's going to hit. This one here is going to take a slash at Tanith.
Seems fair.
Actually, it's going to go for another life drain.
Stop hugging me!
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, it's definitely hit. Oh, yeah, we're talking about my armor class, right?
Yeah, and that's,
It's definitely hit. Yeah.
That's 25 in that, I thought. You got armor class?
9.
Nah, 12.
Yeah,
That's
tieflings,
9 points.
they always
I have to
have
ask, just in case someone casts a shield or something. That's 9 points of damage.
Do I take off my
Necrotic.
temporary ones that Mort gave me first?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Amazing. That's very good to know because I had 8 of those. So in effect, I lost 1 hit point.
1.
Yeah.
And
At
you
least that's how it
lose.
feels.
Okay.
And you lose 3 strength
Is that just temporary or just?
until
So
short
rest.
rest or long rest. So now you've
How
lost
do I-
4 in total. Just make a
How
note
do I-
of it somewhere.
She's a sorcerer hunter.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't have that many
Probably had no
left.
more than 8 strength.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
not get hit
bad.
again then.
Leave her alone.
You also have to make a Constitution saving throw for your concentration
Bloody
on
hell.
the spell.
It's non-stop, isn't it?
Bit of caster's fun, hey? There's so much going on.
Right. Do I do it with just normal? I'm assuming. What would
You do a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, just roll a Constitution saving throw.
just normal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No.
Has it gone poorly? Has it gone really poorly?
Okay, you rolled an
I'm scared to
81.
look. Oh, it's gone really poorly.
So the spell ends.
No.
No.
These two, I'm going to say, are still affected for the rest of the turn. Because it says it lasts for a round, so these two are still going to be affected by it till the end of the turn.
Thank you. Bastards.
This one is going to swing at the one next to him and miss. And this one is going to take a... It's going to go for another life drain on Drax. They rolled a 3, so...
Come at me.
It's like...
I'm gonna slap that shadow off me.
goes to reach and it realizes it's like lost half of its body from the slash from Nomad, and it just falls short.
I fit through the hole.
Yeah. This just goes above you, yeah. And this one, this one's gonna fail to hit too. So, Drax, your turn.
Wicked. Feeling a little bit upset about the last miss, and now seeing a friend appearing in front of me and being a little bit better in that situation. I'm then now going to bring the axe from the ground and slice it straight up through the ghost.
I can't actually
Shadow.
see where Nomad is now.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's not there on my screen for some reason. Anyway, yeah.
So
So you
advantage
attack with advantage.
and 2d6.
Yes.
This is where I shine.
Sneak attack.
Fuck you, dice.
It hits.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, it
Actually,
hits.
Yeah. That is their AC.
Damage, and then
Sneak attack.
2d6 on top, another 4, so 13 points of slashing damage.
You have ended this creature's life.
So I'm just gonna.
Would you like to?
So yeah, as I go, I just really, really fast from the ground, go up with the axe, you'll see like the black shadow for the first time, I suppose, get a bit of colour to it, where like a galaxy almost pulls through it, and then like a black hole just shuts and pulls the shadow into the space.
Nice.
As if it got sucked off somewhere.
Sick.
Wait, sucked off somewhere? Does it get sucked off somewhere?
Just see it. I said the expression's hard to see, but you just see it smile a little bit.
I expect so.
Sucked off.
It's sucked away.
Okay.
Oh, and I will
Anything else?
bonus action. But no, what am I going to do? Do I want to move? I don't want to move just yet. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I'm going to go run to there,
Okay.
but actually have the right thing selected. Oh.
Nice. Okay.
Tune, by the way.
Yeah, this is a tune as well. I had this earlier. It's sick.
I can't hear it now.
Mort, you're up.
Okay. Are these two in front of me? Are they flanked?
They are, yeah.
Does that mean I can move away without getting hit?
No.
Okay.
Just that you can attack them with advantage.
Okay. But they don't get hurt by normal weapons.
No, only magical.
What are you gonna do, boy? What are you gonna do?
Chase your tail.
How's everybody doing? Is anyone hurting? Do I notice anyone hurting?
A little bit.
There's cuts on me.
Yeah,
All varying degrees of hurt.
Tanith is.
Probably hurt the most.
Yeah.
I'll look up to her on her little rock. And I'll just be like, don't worry, Mum. We're going to get through this. Don't you worry about it. And then my healing word should heal you a little bit.
Nice.
There you go. A little bit of something.
Oh,
Right,
thank you, mate. I feel better already.
Oh, I'm so glad. Right. And then I will, because he doesn't know shit, he's just going to attack with his little pitchfork.
Okay. Just kind of goes straight through this creature.
Unholy hells! What is this sorcery? First you make Jax disappear, then you make Nomad disappear? And I will end my turn. Oh, Ash needs to attack.
Yes, I love that you get secondary.
Yeah.
Business.
Oh yeah.
Go on, boy. Right for his dangly bits.
Does he automatically count as a magic attack because he's a magical dog?
Well, I'm not completely sure.
I mean, yeah, if he's a magical dog.
Yeah, I think
His teeth are made of magic.
I would count him as
Exactly.
a magical creature, regardless of
Hey.
what the rules might say.
Hey. Yeah,
That's
small
a
cannon.
hit.
Hey. Take. Nope, not that one. Take
On me.
this. Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
Just the smoke disperses and the thing gets a bit smaller.
Hey, I think that might have worked. They don't like dogs, everybody.
Not weak to pitchforks, but weak to dogs.
Oh, bloody hates dogs.
Okay, this one's gonna like swoop back in after just get stepped aside for a bit to have a little laugh in the bushes. It's gonna swoop on over to Nomad.
Oh, I forgot he was over there.
And just try and latch onto you, Nomad.
Oh no.
But it misses. I'm rolling terribly. I got that natural 20 and now
Good.
I'm on shit.
Things have gone south since.
Yeah. This one is going to... It's just going to take a swipe at Mort.
Tram it, bitch.
That's 13.
That
3-0.
13. That's a miss. 14.
Okay. It's just like leaps in, but trying to like squeeze between the bull and the dog.
It's getting
It's all
crowded.
getting a bit hectic in there, yeah. Jax, you're up.
Okay. I know one of these is reasonably low HP. Am I able to tell which one the smallest ghost is?
The one that's looking the most hurt is this one.
Okay then. Then I am, first of all, hold on, I just need to check the range. Perfect. Excellent. So I'm going to move as far away from this thing as I possibly can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's out.
I'm off the town. And I
Can you
guess,
scold
yeah,
them
I'm
from
not,
that far away?
I can scold them from this far away, yeah. I can scold people from 60 feet away.
That's amazing.
That's a long insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very long instance.
Quite the
You
carrying voice from being the bard.
Boy!
just shout from an distance.
Oi, you! Oi, boss wanker!
You fucking wanker.
That's awesome.
But yes, I will cast Vicious Mockery from over here, and yeah, I'd probably just, I know it can hear me, and I don't need to shout, and yeah,
Wisdom save. It will hit.
is it hit?
Yeah, and you can roll damage, but it has 1 hit point left, so...
Oh, yes!
Great
Kill me
hit.
with an insult!
yes.
Yes!
Oh,
What's the insult? What is it you're throwing?
Feel like I want to take the piss out of their edginess, but this is coming from the guy dressed in all black, so probably not a good premise to go with. I'm the real edgelord. You're just a small, dispersing ghost.
It's like... It's barely like holding it together. It's like this dispersing smoke that's like just barely holding its form together.
Just like,
And
off
to
with
have
you,
this-
go on.
Insult
It's
like
big.
penetrate its mind and add this like layer of complexity, this layer of like self-inflection to this creature. It's just the last straw in its
more than it can bear.
existence. It ceases being able to hold itself together anymore when you add this extra dimension of personality to it, and so it just
That's awesome.
Am I real?
yeah. You made it self-aware. And then
Did that
and then it
hurt
just
me?
couldn't hold itself together anymore.
That's what I call throwing shade.
Yeah,
D&D Pinocchio.
well said. Well said.
Yeah. Did you put the sunglasses
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been even better is if you'd have thrown them onto your face at the same time somehow. Just really throw it shade.
Had them on a string that just like falls down.
Oh, that'd be so
cigar.
funny. Get Lauren to do it on strings either side and just have it float down, so it doesn't look like you've done anything. It's like, wait, how have you done that? That's amazing. It's effects.
It's
the motherfucking MORT.
Are you doing anything else, Jax?
No, I'll end my turn all the way in the distance.
Cool. Tanif, you're up.
Okay, so after having quite a rude hug from the guy quite right in front of me, I'm gonna kind of like shuffle myself off a little bit and brush my shoulders down, shake my head at them, and move sort of over here. And then I'm just gonna begin sort of like just retching. And then I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on their
She's thrown up again.
sorry faces across both of these two that are in range here.
It will also hit Ash.
Oh no.
Wait, where is Ashton exactly?
Here.
Oh no, okay, right, might need to rethink the whole thing.
Swallow it back down.
It's quite a long.
Okay, in that case, what I do is rather than moving up there, because I knew where the dog was before I moved,
Yeah, I'll say you can
flipped
do it.
over this guy to stand next to Ash, and then I'm going to puke up the other way.
You would take an opportunity attack from this one, moving out of its range.
I'll live with it.
Okay. It's better than throwing up on a dog.
Right.
That's what they say. Isn't it?
Especially when I just made friends with its duck companion
It misses
and
anyway.
and its human
Oh,
friend.
misses.
Okay, so they must make dexterity saving throws.
That's quite right.
Fail. 2 5s. Great. Okay, so they take how much damage?
2d4 acid damage at the start of each of their turns.
Start of each turn. Okay, cool.
Cool. So do they? Okay, cool. So it's like an after attack.
Yeah.
Like heartburn.
Okay, right. They're now covered in vomit, which will turn more acidic as they stand there, looking confused. Well, not that they look confused, as we cannot see their expressions, but we assume that they're confused by this.
They're probably confused. This is
Like,
very
that's what I
confusing
think of you.
concept.
After I've thrown up on them.
God knows what that woman is thinking right now.
Okay, no man.
Good
you're
point.
Yeah, sure.
She's like, what the fuck?
Just reaches for a
I didn't think
handkerchief.
this day was going to get
Wow,
any
that's
weirder.
just started.
Leave me to the shades.
I'm just gonna attack this shadow right in front of me.
Okay.
So Nomad's gonna just take a swing
Nice.
from left to right to try and
Okay.
chop it in half again.
I'll roll to attack.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Just
Nice. And add your. Nice. Yeah, you do some good damage. Okay. Another one just cleaved in two, looking half the creature it was before you attacked it, like the two before. Okay, this one's going to turn around. Oh, it takes 2d4 damage. Do you want to roll those 2d4, Tash? Oh, you did. Nice. Okay.
oh nice.
Nice. And then it's going to take a slash at you. Okay. It hits. That's 8 points of necrotic damage. As it slashes at you. Just feel this cold claw just scrape through you.
Wait
Is
for
this
who?
Hi.
Wait, who's getting spooked?
You.
Me, I thought so.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
Yeah.
Ah. I thought I'd just double check, just as like, there's a chance I could not be hurt. 8 points, you say?
Yes.
Righto. More. I'll be coming to see you in a minute, buddy.
Oh no!
I'll find you.
This one also takes the 4 damage. And this one is also gonna, the closest target is also gonna come round and take a slash at you.
Oh, I'm gonna use Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Okay. Yep. So it's a 13 to hit. No, 14 to hit. Sorry. So you've got a roll of 2 or higher. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you just see this kind of black shroud move up over this thing's eyes as it comes into swipe, and it just completely misses you.
Dude. All of your spells have such cool names as well, Dan.
Yeah, they do have really cool names.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Yeah. Is it?
This one's gonna
Blood Curse.
try and do another life steal on Mort. That is 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
You have a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I bloody do as well.
You do
I can
indeed.
use that to decrease
For the
damage,
saving
can't I?
throw.
The saving throw, and then you also get some temporary hit points depending on what you roll.
Oh, right.
As
It's
the
a D6,
moat
right?
shatters. It's a D20, mate.
Use it to reduce the damage, yeah. Or on a saving throw, yeah. But it was an attack against AC rather than a saving throw.
I see.
So which is good because it did 9 damage.
I can reduce that.
You can reduce that by 8 damage. And you get one, you get
that's
one hit
already-
point back as well. So you're technically by 2.
Oh, yeah. Take away my temp HP as well.
Log off of it.
I'm a whole
Well,
HP up on the deal.
You just feel this time like it's sucking more and more of your strength out. You feel your arms begin to wither
Oh,
and
crikey.
your legs starting to struggle to hold you up.
I'm having a nightmare, not gonna lie.
You
Not a mare.
lose another 4 strength.
Oh, shit. I'm on 5 strength.
Oh.
Okay,
Rolling
this is
big
not
on
good.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, God, never realised how heavy this jerkin is before.
Getting really weak over
Jeez, I can barely hold my hat up.
there. Barely hold my hat.
Right, so you're out.
Oh god.
You can see more is
Yeah, but
looking half
what does
size.
Nomad look like? More surrounded by friends and a totem, apparently.
Drax, you're up.
I think Nomad looks okay.
Yeah, I've got altogether with the temporary hit points 26.
Okay, yeah. So I'll quickly glance between the two, and then I'm just gonna see more, and I'm gonna run, do a little dwarven jump, and slash straight down the back of this bloody shadow.
All right. Nice with advantage.
Yeah, hang on, to move myself. Get off rulers. Okay, there you go. It wasn't really much to move, was it? 13 to hit, but we don't hit.
Nice.
And 6 points of damage with an extra 6 to 12 points of slashing damage
You've taken a life.
from bump to
Another
back of the head.
Saved me.
And same again. I just
You
slice
saved.
him up. All more you see right in front of you is galaxy appearing through his chest, and then he gets sucked off.
Maybe you're tallying all the creatures you suck off in this game.
You're gonna notice this with great interest.
Put notches in your axe.
Yeah. Notch every time, yeah, no notch on the handle.
Every life taken.
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously, yeah, he just tears up through the middle and then gets sucked into oblivion.
Okay, Mort, you're up.
Right. Suddenly going to occur to him, like, I know. He's going to fish into his pocket of not so special pebbles and pull out a particularly nice weighted one, and he's going to whisper some sylvan incantations to it, and he's going to then fire it in his little slingshot. He's going to cast Magic Stone and then throw his Magic Stone.
Magic Stone. Yes.
And then he's going to attack with it in his sling. His little slingshot he's got.
Who's he aiming at?
Nice.
The one attacking Nomad.
Okay. Well, that's a hit. Definitely.
What's your other form? Damage, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice damage.
Taken a
Max
life.
damage.
You've killed it.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
How'd you want to describe it?
When this sort of iridescent, magical, glowing stone passes through it, it sort of pauses, and all the shadow seems to get sucked into the stone, and then the stone just falls on the ground.
Cool.
Sucked in or sucked off?
Sucked off,
Just
sorry.
get rocked.
Always off.
The stone then, no man, you can just see the stone. It like rocks once.
Big smile on his face.
And then just
He breaks back out.
shadow.
That was amazing.
You did it.
You should have had a hat on for that as well. Turn the hat back around.
My head was just like, what wants to be the baby?
Okay.
Oh, nice one more.
Jax, you're up.
Who's next?
You say
Another
you
30 feet. Another 30 feet, you've been to town.
yeah. So I'm going to continue heading in this direction.
That's the way
Away
you came
from
from, by the way.
Yeah, let's go back.
I'm going south.
I didn't even care about the sun anymore.
Southwest, baby.
Southwest,
West
baby.
side.
Southwest choppers.
Let's just see. Yeah, 45 feet. I still got another 50. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Jax doesn't know which way he's going anymore. So yeah, so you're just going to notice me getting even smaller into the distance.
Oh, gee.
And the two spectres that are left, again, do any of them seem as if they're less spectre than they were when we first met them?
Well, squinting at a distance, it kind of looks like this one's a little bit less, a little bit more hurt.
Just gonna shout across. What are you still doing here? Just let go already.
Awesome.
Nobody wants you here.
Nobody wants you here.
Nobody even likes you. It's like so.
Okay, so wisdom
Poor
save.
Spectre.
That's a fail. Roll.
Roll some damage.
Roll some damage.
Nice.
Always nail those D4s.
Full damage.
You just,
No.
you just tell if you just watch it, like look over to Jax, like shouting over for a moment, and then just fade out into nothing.
Just let go. Just move on.
I like the idea of those words making them self-aware and giving them a personality.
Yeah.
A single tear is all that's left, is it like?
Yeah. As introspection
see them
finally
again.
kicks in.
You
Yeah.
see them again later in the campaign, and they'll just have like real personalities.
Slightly more
Just
corporeal
in like
form.
the city, yeah, they've got jobs in the city.
Working at some tavern, no doubt.
Thank you for waking me up.
They're all philosophers.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Tanif, you're up.
Quickly, is it too late for Ash to have his attack? 'Cause
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh no, definitely. What's the...
I forgot about
Sorry, going back to the book.
Sorry, Ash.
He's a good boy, he doesn't mind. He was just waiting there, patiently wagging his tail.
Ash just pants and does not acknowledge the DM. Because he cannot hear him.
Attack!
Nice. That's a hit.
Oh wait, I should tell you which one he's attacking. I can't actually see these guys.
There's only one left. There's only one left now.
Okay, so he's I can't actually see it on the map, but my magic.
Oh, it's just here.
Okay, he's going to attack that one.
Okay. Damage.
Hey.
Oof.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my.
Still standing, just.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn, Tanith.
I was going to say, wasn't he supposed to take a 2d4 for
did.
the sick damage at some point?
He did on
we
his
only-
turn. Yeah.
Did the other guy die before he could take his?
No, they both took it on their turns.
Took it like
You rolled a 4, so I just took off 4 from both of them at the start of that
That's
turn.
fair. That was where the confusion had come in my head. Cool. How? Oh wait, no. My strength's too low to just headbutt him.
You can. Like a head of
I'll
arrest.
probably go straight through, yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like what to do.
Is your horn magical?
Oh, good question. Probably not.
I mean, it ain't not.
No. Why would they be?
I don't know.
Okay.
People don't usually have horns. Must be magical.
It sounds like solid logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna cast.
No, I
Dark
can understand
Mischief,
the thought behind that.
but I'm going to do it in a box just made. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, I can't do that because the animals are everywhere. Okay. Wait. I just forgot that. I forgot about the bull. That was my
Oh,
bad.
he's not a real bull.
Okay, wait.
He's a pretend bull.
Is he a bull that you care about me hitting with magic?
Oh no, he's immune to that shit.
Amazing. Okay, in which case I do continue to cast this box.
That doesn't
I
count
was
as a thing.
temporarily concerned about my new friendships, but apparently they will be unaffected, so I should go ahead. Okay, I can cast this box. It is here. Do-do-do-do-do. So I need to roll on the mysterious surge table. What was my... Sorry, I'm just trying to remember which one I have to do first.
You've got to roll a d20 because you're casting a spell.
Oh yeah, that was one. I was going to say, I know I'm missing something that's not written down where I don't want to accidentally... Okay.
Okay, so no wild magic this time, but now you roll a d4.
Okay.
And
It's Charles
it's-
again.
if it fails a wisdom save, which it did, so it's charmed.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dead anyway.
Cool.
It might not.
I mean, if he's charmed by me, can I ask, just be like, how would you feel about just lowering your own hit points and floating off the level?
Maybe.
you know, it's
You'd be
not
doing this
really in
as a
the
story.
wheelhouse of a charm, but given this situation, given you all outnumbering it, and it's very unlikely to live in this situation, you just watch
Maybe you
it
should go, buddy.
raises a claw up, and then raises itself a claw up, and then just rip itself to pieces.
Yes! I was not expecting that to work.
Killed it.
Oh, crikey.
Whoa. Well, when I said that I thought you should go, I didn't expect that, but hey ho, it worked.
He tore himself a new one.
Literally.
Ah,
And people say I have the charm of a rock.
Oh, I tell you what, I feel weak as a kitten.
Sorry, just-
Yeah, you are.
Take
Mort's
ages to
definitely
walk
tight.
back on
Mort's going to
over.
sit down just right where he is.
Meander over. So casual.
Okay.
Like I've just been heading from this direction the entire time.
Ah, you finally caught up, did you?
Are you like whistling to seem non-conspicuous?
yeah, just whistling.
So imagine.
What happened here? Just taking a look around at everybody here and Mort being weighed down by his clothes.
We're like, what do you mean? What happened here? You killed 2 people with your vicious insults alone.
They weren't meant for
Yes,
this
I believe
play.
your words have given life,
Well, I hope so,
or at
no
least
man.
awareness, my friend.
It's my duty to provide these words in times of need.
So I find the
Well, they're
I
afraid
find the thickish stick a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
Pick it up and hand it to Mort as a walking stick.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what's come over me, to tell the truth. I just feel... Oh,
First
I'll
time
click my
fighting in a while.
fingers and get my bull pebble back.
Okay.
Let me see if I've got any. More, can any of your healing stuff heal yourself, or do we need to make some kind of a
Oh,
brew?
I'm not too bad, to tell you the truth. I just feel wiped out, to tell you.
Yeah, I'd be leaning up against this rock and suggest, like, I think we should maybe just take 5 or 30.
30.
30.
No, I think that's a good idea.
Aye.
Does anyone...
Sounds like, yeah, so it's a bit more of a 50 cc's of Tetley situation
Yeah.
rather than
So,
anything else.
Nomad, I'll say as you're kind of stood there, you see the, like in the corner of your peripheral, as everyone's kind of like talking over there, you see the girl with the, with the man lying on the ground. You just see her head tilted down, looking at him. And she just kind of looks up at you. And you just watch, like sand into wind. She just disperses into nothing.
What?
Do we all see this?
Oh,
Anyone who's looking would.
Did any of you guys
I
see
think I'll
that?
just shout out, like, excuse me, as if to say wait for a second.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait. And that's before she goes.
What the?
So these creatures do have consciousness.
It would appear so.
Dead body still there.
No, the body were left too.
Oh, the body left as well.
So...
Okay.
So
Listen, but they're both
man-
the evidence
This is
bamboozled by shadows.
clearly.
Can we say?
You were 2 off on your insight check, Jax.
Was I?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
I got
Close.
kind of invested then. I was up for helping her.
Yeah.
I was up for
Dragon.
leaving her.
Dragging a body back.
Right.
Well, last time we helped girls on the road again.
I'm just going to shoot Drax a dirty look.
Hey, that's 1 for 1 at the minute. So we could prove us otherwise.
Band now has a rule.
Well, I
No
wish I was sick on
damsels
her
in
now.
distress on the
Yeah, what
roadside.
damsels in distress. A few more questions next time.
And I take it like
you guys
looking
taking a
at
short rest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
was it, Jack?
well, just before taking a short rest, like how does the horizon seem? Does it look as if we're about to get bounced on by any more ghostly ghouls? Because if so, then I'd probably suggest keep
Because
trekking.
we would know if we're like because we're probably half an hour away from town, right?
You're from town. You're about
Where would-
15 minutes from the orphanage. Probably about about half an hour.
Then probably best
we
to
could-
keep heading.
As I say, we could relax, or we could just walk a little bit longer.
And then have a proper long rest later.
Okay.
As long as in the next half an
Or-
hour. Oh, yeah, I think Mort's pretty.
Yeah, more.
Badly.
Or if you
Oh,
wanted,
yeah,
we
true.
can sit here for half an hour.
Oh, I
It
don't
would
want to
probably
be a
not hurt.
burden, so let's just go. I'll be fine.
It's
He
not
gets up,
today.
Tries to put on a brave face.
I'll walk up and
Okay.
kind of hold his hip because I suppose that's about the height I am on him.
He's leaning on his pitchfork and the stick that Drax gave him, like one of those middle-aged hikers you see in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are continuing your journey.
I'm gonna keep on track.
Yeah. As you descend the hill, the sun's still setting over the nearby town straight ahead. The pathway splits into three. One straight onto the town, and to the left goes towards the orphanage. You
Just turn to Drax and just be like, takes you back, doesn't it?
A bit too much.
It's
It's a road
as
home
much-
right there.
That is the road home. But that other road leads to the tavern.
Yeah. Beer first.
Moment of ponder. I nod, yeah, like beer first, definitely.
Now, you would expect she would have drink there anyway, but you're welcome to go to the town. But you'd expect.
Think with what's happened before we turn out with a bunch of new strangers.
Yeah, because is it not until the following day? Like if we
Tomorrow.
arrived here by night time?
Yes, but she's expecting you to be staying.
See. As
Should we-
tempting
And it
as
is
it
getting on.
is.
Carry on to hers and go
And it is getting on
have some
in
drinks.
the evening.
Well, I mean, if there's drinks aside at the orphanage, then who am I to deny that? I'm just gonna start heading in one
Let's do it.
direction.
I'm sorry, Mort. 15 minutes longer.
Oh, it's okay. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about me. He's gonna eat a few good breeze on the way.
Can I just lift more at this point?
Though you're pretty weak as well, aren't you?
Yeah, you've lost some strength too. I think you would struggle to at the moment. You've lost.
How about
So
riding
how is
on
it
Brett?
Strength, that's a good point. I forgot about the
You've
strength.
lost 8 strength. I think.
Yeah, I've probably got I've got like 2
Oh
strength.
no! You've lost. No, I don't think you did lose 8. I think
If
you
that's
lost
the case.
5.
Johnny lost 8.
I
Yeah,
lost 8,
so
yeah,
I didn't
Johnny
think I
lost
lost 8.
I've got 5 strength. at the minute.
So
I was going to say, I thought I was down to 5, not 2.
the pathway, to the left, kind of trails back into the woodlands for a little bit, away from the town, before running down between the forest and a large lake with this wooden jetty where you guys would play when you were younger, diving off into the lake and whatnot.
Walk up and skim a stone across it. Nod to myself and go, yeah, I still got it. Watching it go halfway across.
I won't make you roll for it. Don't want to ruin the moment.
That go on, let's do it.
No.
Alright.
Does any of this
Yeah,
look
if you want.
familiar to Mort?
Yeah, no.
Or is it?
What's that?
Does any of this look familiar to Mort?
No, nothing here. You reach at the end of this path between the lake and the woods. You reach the clearing in the woods that's fenced off with a large wooden wall. The path meets this huge
Ladies, if you want.
locked gate. This huge locked black metallic gate with the crest of the god Avatas on it. A face-up palm holding grain. Jax and Drax, you'll know to unlock this gate. Someone familiar has to place their hand on the crest.
I'd just stand back and then Drax do it.
Let's just walk on up, touch the door, and then hold it open and tell everyone to come on in.
As you place your hand on the crest, the gate just opens.
I look back and go like that, and keep walking in.
Behind the gate runs a pathway through these beautifully kept gardens of various flowers and hedgerows, and on one side of the gardens there's this enormous stone in the shape of a giant claw that kind of stretches out of the ground. The pathway through the centre meets this sizable countryside home that appears to be like a repurposed chapel. It has a large pointed roof and wings that stretch out either side of the central building and towards you and creates an almost crescent shape to the building. The old building of grey bricks and arched windows watches proudly over the grounds that surround it. As you approach up the driveway,
The oldie medieval driveway.
It's expensive.
as you put pedal to the metal
Up the driveway.
You see a figure emerge from the large arched double doors at the centre of the orphanage. A tall, slightly heavy-set tiefling woman in her middle ages with light red skin and thick black hair with dashes of grey that hangs down over her shoulders. 2 curled dark brown horns sit nestled in her hair. She has these kind light green eyes and a warm smile and freckled cheeks. She wears this long forest green shirtwaist dress with accents of white trimming and a belt. And she just looks beaming at you with the most comforting of smiles. You see tears begin to well in her eyes and run down her cheeks. You two have been in a tussle, haven't you? She cracks a smile.
You could say that, Cece.
I knew it was you. And she just runs down the steps towards both of you, just grabbing you both, pulling you both in.
You're dragged in. I'll put one arm around her for sure.
Oh, please,
My
we've
boys.
got company.
My boys.
Not in front of the friends.
Sorry.
Embarrassing me.
I'm not sorry. I've missed seeing you walk down this path covered in dirt and bruises.
We've missed seeing you.
Hi, hello. Give her a big hug.
She kind of like, oh, hello.
She wants to hug everyone.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
My name's Cecilia. Or Cece.
I'm Mort, and this is Ash,
Nice to meet you, Mort.
and this is Misty.
Hi. Oh, they're lovely.
We've made some friends.
I can see. Would you and your friends like to come inside?
Hello there, I'm Nomad.
Nice to meet
Pleasure
you,
to
Nomad.
meet you.
Hi, I'm Tana. It's nice to meet you. I was going to kind
Nice
of
to
be
meet
looking
you,
at her a
Tana.
little bit weird because obviously she's like one of the closest tieflings I've seen up front since I've been here. I'm like, hello, fellow tiefling-ish.
Hello.
Tieflings don't always react very well to me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, I
Well, you're welcome here. I'm sorry, I would have made up more rooms if I knew, known that you were bringing.
It's going to be such a
friends.
motley crew. Right?
Yeah, we were wondering whether to show them the inn first, but with
I
time
can
going.
sort it. I can sort something out.
Don't worry
See her
about the
just doing
dog.
that, like, that like mothering thing of like starting to figure out how she's going to like make rooms ready for everyone. And okay, it's okay.
Don't worry about the dog. He's going to disappear in about 45 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
You get used to it.
Unfortunate, but I'm
he's
sure the
alright.
children would love to see a dog. Shall we go inside?
Sure.
She kind of spins around and walks up the stairs.
You'll notice she probably doesn't do it, but if you notice and listen, me and the house creaks quite a lot. Me and Jax don't make a sound. We know this place at the back of our hands.
I was going to say years of
So we
sneaking
even
out.
walk up the steps differently.
Yeah.
Just making
It's
sure.
like they're walking along the
Tiptoeing up
drive,
it.
and then as soon as they hit the steps, it's just silence. The advantage of stealth checks inside the house. She opens these like large arch doors at the front, and the entry hall is this large open space with a really high ceiling, likely previously used for sermons back when this was a chapel, but now it's been repurposed as this open play space where you are greeted by half a dozen young people of various ages and races, and they sit playing and talking to each other in this large open candlelit space of old furniture with board games all over the place, climbing apparatus, and they seem to have made this large den amongst the furniture out of blankets and cushions. You see this one short, pale white tiefling with black horns and short black hair swept to the side. He kind of runs up behind Cecilia and like grabs her leg and looks up at you guys.
Hello, everyone. Boo, boo.
Just doesn't say anything. just looks up at you like,
It's still just a madhouse here, then, as ever.
of course. Slightly madder, but I have now, but I have found some help. And as she says that, you see this young halfling woman like climbing out from under one of the blankets, pulling her hair out of her face. She's got this long, wavy, ginger red hair and pretty freckled face. And she wears these like brown overalls. You guys actually would recognize this. You would recognize this young woman as Emmy, who was a previous fair child in the orphanage when you guys were here. Yes, Emmy has volunteered to stay and help for a while.
Grown up quite a bit as well.
Yes. Emmy, can you take them to bed soon, please? Sure. Yep. Got it. She just kind of like dives back under the blanket and starts trying to like pull them out. And put them to bed.
Thousands of children up. Amazing.
Okay. You guys look like you could eat.
Drink, eat, and rest. Very much.
Of course.
Yeah, if the hired help isn't doing the cooking and it's still your cooking, Cece, then I'd love to introduce that to my friends here.
Oh, well, actually, I do have help in the kitchen. She just kind of beckons you in. Don't worry, it's very good. She leads you through the hallways and past some of the rooms to the end of one of the wings, and it opens out into this like very kind of classic, typical farmhouse kitchen with the low like wooden beams and an island in the center and long like wooden table, like cooking utensils, and there's like vegetables and spices and things all like hanging up on against the wall. Stood like over the sink, cleaning some dishes. You just see this tall, hulking form like hunched over, and they turn around to greet you with this sort of dopey smile, this male. For those of you who will have met, which probably most of you will have met a furbolg before. It's this male furbolg with light blue fur covering his body, head to toe. Some extra brown hair on top of his head and for a beard. He's got these wise, sleepy brown eyes he wears. And this simple black brown shirt tucked into his baggy trousers and tightened up with a simple rope string. He stands barefoot in the kitchen, just kind of turns around.
Seymour is okay.
Nice to meet you. Name's Bryn. Kind of like holds this huge, like, almost like it's like padded like animal palms. His palms, suit like furry hands. He just kind of holds out his hand to shake yours.
We not met him before, no.
No.
No, okay. Put my hand out, obviously then.
Shakes your hand.
Drax.
Nice
Nice to meet you, Bryn.
And you. I'm an old friend of Toby and Cece's.
Thank you for helping.
Good people. Just doing what I can.
The best.
So can I make you guys some food, or?
That would be
What?
lovely.
Be greatly appreciated,
We'll
eh?
certainly love some food, please.
Of course.
Wait, Bryn or Bryn?
Bryn. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, I'll get to that. I'll leave you seven to talk. And he just kind of like heads over to starts like cooking some food. Yeah.
This is a nice place. Is this where you guys grew up?
This is where we were brought up, yes.
Ah, it's nice. It's really nice.
One of the better outcomes for us, I suppose.
I wish I had a home like this.
And have such wonderful an auntie and uncle to look after us.
I was about to say, when you said about your uncle, did you mean, was that who was taking care of you here?
Yeah, CC and Toby. Is there pictures depicted? People pictures then? Do you get magical pictures?
There's no there's no like pictures up or anything.
Paint us a picture
There's paintings.
with your words.
Is there a painting of them too? Toby and CC?
No.
No, that's what I mean, yeah. Just because we can't, I could try to think how to show her. I can't do minor illusion.
CC would. You want to see what you look like?
Aye, if it's not too intrusive.
No, of course not. She just kind of rubs her hands together and puts her hand out and casts this like small image on the table. You just see this balding halfling male with a kind of like a stern but like a warm but like a comforting stern look to him. He's got this grey medium-sized beard, wearing a shirt, like a checkered shirt, tucked into his trousers and some braces. Just kind of stood there.
Seeing that
Yeah,
image would
just
kind of just
expressive.
take the wind out of Jax, and I'd probably just look for a chair and just sit down, just to admire it for a moment.
Okay, yeah, sure, leave it there.
I think, yeah, Drax wouldn't be speaking, just looking at it, taking it in.
She gets some like wine out from the cupboard and like bring it over and start to pour you all some wine.
And that's the chap who's dead, is it?
Yes.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. If it's any consolation, there's plenty of things worse than death. The last thing you want is to live forever, let me tell you that.
Well, yes, I'm sure he would have agreed with you.
Oh, aye, he's almost certainly in a better
He
place.
could not have moaned for that long.
Sorry?
Half a century of moaning. I mean, forever of moaning he could not have done.
No.
Oh,
I love that.
he could be a bit grumpy, but
Cece, would you mind if I ask how he died?
Yes. He was, as Jackson Drax will know, he was one to often help, go and help people who needed him, friends and whatnot, who needed him to, for various jobs and things. He spent most of his time here, but when someone was really in need, he was not someone to turn them down. He was helping to rebuild some barracks in the northeast of here. And the barracks caught fire. He was caught in it.
Oh gosh.
So,
He sounds like a caring soul.
an awful way to go, but also quite a fitting end for a man who did so much for others.
They find out the reason for the fire?
No. They just believed it to be a combustion of some sort.
I am sorry to hear that, CC. And I'd just get up and I'd go and hug her.
She just like hugs you back, and those of you can see how, or you be able to feel the tears just run like streaming down her face. She just hugs you in.
Mort goes and joins.
I'm glad you're both here.
Mort hugs
We wouldn't
both of
miss
them.
Feel this extra pair of hands hugging me from behind, like, okay. Yeah, it's more.
She gives an extra tight squeeze before like letting go and like sitting back down at the table and like wiping the tears away. Yeah.
Would you like a good brie? It doesn't usually heal those hurts, but it might help.
I'm quite alright, thank you. That's very kind of you to ask. Yeah. So she looks up at Jax. Jax, how is the music coming along?
Glad you asked. I have improved over the years. I have gotten better, but I don't play as much as I would like to.
Well, then, perhaps an opportunity. I was hoping that you might play some music for the ceremony tomorrow.
Oh, you'd have been very
CC.
proud of him, CC. You'd have been very proud of him. You saw him back at the other place we're at.
I'm just gonna give Mort the side eye, like, stop dropping me in this, man.
Everyone was clapping, everyone was cheering. He really did bring spirits up, when the sky exploded and that.
Yes.
Talking of which, did you see? Did anything happen here?
Oh, yes. We saw. Fortunately, nothing fell near us. And you?
We were at Brahm and something hit the floor at Brahm. Or in the forest outside. Everyone went crazy.
Oh. Well, I'm not surprised. The people of Dracton were quite upset. It is something that's I like about living with young people is that they're kind of nonchalant about it. It kind of makes it easier to just get on with things, but
Kids have a different kind of faith.
yeah, right.
Something we could all probably draw from.
I think it's something we're going to need to tap into.
Close your eyes and go running head first.
But I still believe they're here. Don't think we've been abandoned. Still feel it.
Just feels odd. Odd event, 40 years.
Yeah,
Stars
All
just
the
a fall.
nights. Baptism of the Noxes. Mighty
Yeah.
coincidental.
Sucks. I don't know what you're saying, so
It's
sorry.
it's a shame. I think this is
Yeah,
a
right.
conversation that Toby would really have loved.
Yeah.
Well, it is a shame that old fella isn't here to enjoy our company too. But all we can do is make the most of what we have, and hey, I'll raise a glass to our health. And I'm assuming Braden brought over some glasses for our wine.
Yeah. She's poured out some wine fuel and just kind of like holds up the
Toast for
glass.
Toby.
For Toby.
Toby.
Toby. Good strong name, that.
It
name
is.
of heroes.
It's a beautiful
You all
name.
look rather bruised up. Do you mind if I inquire?
Wait, who's bruised up? Who's she talking to? Us.
All of you.
Yeah, right.
She's had a bit of a ruck with some shadows.
Yeah, we oddly got attacked outside of town on the way in. Going
Not
through.
quite corporeal beings, you know.
I wrote it down. Film or what's it called? What's it called? Wait,
Pallium Woods.
Pallium Woods. Yeah, just on the outside of
Woods.
Pallium Woods. We got attacked. Oh yeah, God knows what.
You are not the
But what was strange was that we were lured there
Okay.
by what
A young-
looked like a young girl. Yes.
Yeah, she turned to sand. It's mighty strange.
To sand.
Oh, it looked like it. I couldn't say if it was literally like that.
And when we turned up, she was sat there next to a dead bloke who'd been posed to look like he was just napping.
Aye.
Very weird stuff.
I think
Very
we're all
weird.
a lampoon of some kind.
He too turned to sand.
There's been a lot of odd goings on in Dracton recently.
Is that since the sky exploded or like before?
Since before that, people disappearing.
Still,
First, people disappearing when they were going out to the woods, and people disappearing from their houses. Then caravans stopped coming, tradesmen stopped coming. It's been
So
strange.
how long has it been going on for that people have been going missing? Like,
Oh, I would say a few weeks now, perhaps a month.
have the people who are going missing got anything in common? Like, are they all similar in any kind of way?
I can't say I've been investigating it personally, but if you were to
Has
ask
anyone been?
in the town, yes. I know.
Okay, that's
know
good to know.
I mean, the priest will be here tomorrow. I think he's taken an interest in it. The
we weren't finding out before we leave.
priest
Worth a
delivering the
chat,
sermon,
eh?
so he may be up for talking a bit tomorrow.
I thought you said the priest is delivering the salmon.
He's delivering the salmon and the sermon.
Then I realised you must have meant salmon. Sorry.
Yes.
You're telling me there's no
Just caught me
salmon
off
here?
guard. There's no salmon at the wake. What is this? What would you do if a bear died, huh? Sorry.
So, yeah, you can. Was there any other kind of conversation anything else you wanted to talk to her about, or anything before rest?
Food and
No, I've
bed.
asked if she's got the help she's needed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll get all kinds of tales about these two when they're small. Over
Or smaller,
sometime
anyway.
tomorrow.
Atrax.
Yes, I
Yeah, you
was
have to-
going to ask you guys if you would carry the coffin.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
But
It would be a
Be
pleasure.
honored.
I remember what I meant these two. There are
Oh,
there are
sorry.
already
Sorry. Getting in the way.
two others that are.
Your eagerness to help has always loved you more.
Well,
You said there's two others.
It's hot gold.
Yes,
Ben asked.
two friends from our
Ben
life.
was asking that.
Two friends before our life before this place.
Yeah, I would be honored. And to answer your question, if I would play, for UCC, I'll play the sermon.
Thank you.
I'd hope so. You play for us in the pub.
Again, you get some side eye. Like,
So
I mean,
should I show you your rooms?
nothing. Sure.
Yeah, sure
That'd be
thing.
great.
She leads.
Thank you, Cece.
Stands up and kind of leads you. Right, guys. You just hear from Bryn.
No, Bryn.
Night, Bryn.
I like
You're a
Bryn.
legend.
She kind of leads you through the house and back to the opposite wing, which is the opposite side from where you guys used to stay. Your bedrooms now have new occupants, and so you are on the other side of the house.
no. We're going to go and kick them kids out of that fucking room.
Yeah, this is our bed. It says Drax. If you pull that cupboard out, it's Drax right there.
Yeah, the beds are way smaller.
So Jackson's legs are just hanging off the edge.
Drax probably still fits in.
Yeah, it looks like a normal bed now. It was big when I was a kid, and now it's normal.
It's not wide enough though, so his shoulders are.
It's just not got it's not got a girth.
You're taken out to some rooms, and she starts to faff about and bring in blankets from other places and lay out some extra beds for them.
Stop her and start doing it because I know where some of it is.
Okay.
Start get the blankets out for everyone.
Sleep well. I'll see you both all of you. Sorry, in the morning. She just kind of looks at you both
tonight.
I'm gonna lean into her and just be like, "You're still gonna have to wake me up."
Of course.
If it's early.
Just looks at you both just with this kind of proud smile for a moment before turning and getting off to her bed. You're muted, I think, Tash. Lost your voice. Just saw you saying something and I couldn't hear you, so...
I was just like old times. Tucking them into bed at night.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yes, you guys kind of set up, get into your rooms. There's 3 rooms, so I don't know how you want to say if you want to go in the same rooms as last time.
Aye.
Or
I'm just going to look at...
this time.
I think so.
Cool. I'm going to look at the dock and be like, Misty? She's going to be like...
I'll pass Misty over.
I'll take good care of her.
Yeah,
don't
she's
worry.
taking a shine to you.
I've taken quite the shine to her. In my head, I'm like, and I will make her speak. I will get her to speak to me.
So, you...
I'm suspicious.
Yeah, you guys get into bed and kind of start to settle down for the night. Takes some time for you to drift off, Jax. Perhaps the events over the past few days. Perhaps being back in your own home. Perhaps the absence of Hobby and the familiar, somehow comforting sound of Drax snoring eventually begins to lull you towards sleep. And as your eyes begin to shut, you just about make out this form, this spectral mass of ethereal mist that rolls through the room, similar to the one the night before, but more comforting presence. It takes the familiar form between the 2 beds, ghost of a halfling man with well-kept mid-length beard and balding hair upon his head, who wears a long-sleeved shirt tucked into his working trousers and a pair of braces over his shoulders. His facial expression has a familiar, stern stoicism to it. He makes his way over to Drax's bed and leans over him, lifting this cover that's slightly fallen off, and pulls it back over his shoulders, tucking him into the bed before returning to the center of the room and looking over you both. His face now wearing a smile that is as rare and special as it is meaningful. A look of overwhelming pride. He turns his head towards you, Jax. And in this warm yet ghostly voice that sounds like an echo from the ethereal plane. Look after each other. Be good. Before fading back into the ethereal mist. Those words you heard so many times as a child. Be good. What once felt like a parent disciplining a child on their behaviour, you grew to realise wasn't about a child's behaviour at all. It was a mantra. A seed he sought to nurture within those he cared about and raised. Guidance towards the goal of being a good person, being a person that does good, whatever that word may mean to them. And we'll end there tonight on a slightly nicer note.
Nice.
Oh, that was wicked.
That was
That was
so
really nice
cool.
having you describe the orphanage to us.
It was really nice to hear about where you guys have come from. Cece seems nice too. I'm excited.
Cece's the best.
Probably. Like, yeah, she's cool.
So thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, guys.
We love you all. We
Tuning in.
hope you enjoyed the episode, and we hope you'll join us again next Friday.
So there's exciting funeral.
And thank you.
3 people
Yeah.
don't wake up.
Yeah, don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Don't go to sleep. You have
I'll see
nightmares.
you 2 in the morning.
Yeah, tune in next week for a funeral and a priest interrogation about missing people.
Yeah, there's 4 holes buried in the garden. Right. Yeah, take care everyone. We love you.
Bye.
Peace and
Peace
love.
and
Peace
love.
and love.
Peace and love.
Send it.